headliner, you've seen him on To Catch a Predator. Give it up for Geoffrey Asmus.
Finally, after 35 minutes, a fucking alpha up here. Turn it on. Turn it on. What do we paid $200 for that sign? Was it worth it? I don't know. It didn't really get much laughter. Just know because of that sign, I can't see a dentist this year. So just keep that. My parents are here in the corner. Keep it going. Keep it going for my parents. And now I'm never gonna mention you again, Mom and Dad. Never again. The ultimate snub. Shut the fuck up, Mom! Look at the sign! I'm not putting up with that shit tonight, Mom. No love. No love tonight, Mom. Mommy gave me a little haircut the other day. What do we think? I told her, hey, give me the Hitler Youth Pastor. Pretty good. I feel like with this haircut, I could be on either side of the upcoming Civil War, you know? Like, I could be like, gay rights, or rights are gay, rights are gay. Also, being with my parents the last couple days, old people love to talk about weather in places they're not in. My mom loves it. She's like, cloudy in Denver. Yeah, raining in Phoenix right now. I'm like, your marriage is disintegrating here. Okay. Delete the weather app and try anal. I don't know. That was a risky one. They both wooed. We should do that. Yeah. No. What if I'm the reason they do anal for the first time? Not something I want to think about. Let's close our eyes and imagine it. Nice work, Dad. Nice work. Okay. Okay, cool. I gotta say this. Okay, I was taking a shit a couple minutes ago in the bathroom. I know who did this. I'm not gonna point them out. You know when people knock on the stall when there's someone in there, and I was like, there's someone in there, and then he knocks again 30 seconds later, as if I'm gonna be like, actually come on in. I just wasn't hard yet. Had to hear you get a little angry, baby, first. You know, come on, Kenny, get in here, right? What are we doing? Minneapolis. I love Minneapolis because it's just like a really concentrated liberal bubble. But like if you go in 20 miles in any direction, it gets red real quick. Every major city in America is just surrounded by Republicans just stroking their AR-15s like, we could end that little kombucha orgy whenever we want. You know? Don't care what gender y'all are, we'll kill them all. All right. Enjoy your shawarma while you still can. All right. One thing that's funny, people drink here. People don't drink on the East Coast. You know that? Like people here, if you're not drunk, it's like court ordered. And it's like you had to stop. You're like, I can't pregame church. Judge put a chip in my liver. You know. Because the bar specials here are so much better. Like a bar special in New York is like, you get a nickel off top shelf gin if you're gay. You know? And then here it's like, every Bud Light's $1 till your dick stops working. You hit double digits, you can have a go with my wife, whatever, dude. Don't make her come though, she gets a little mouthy. I think my favorite part about Minnesota is that every year when someone's truck falls through a frozen lake, that shit fucking rips, dude. Like, every year someone tries to get in one last ice fishing trip in mid-March, and then their Chevy Silverado plummets to the bottom of Lake Waka Waka, and everyone's like, Randy died doing what Randy loved, you know? Not listening to the mainstream media. His final words were, if there's global warming, then why am I dying of hypothermia? understood ice fishing, because, like, you could just wait. That's how much men hate their wives. Their wives are like, yay, it's winter, we can cuddle all winter. They're like, nah, I'm gonna go huddle around a hole in silence. She's like, that's what cuddling is. You know? Yeah, fuck yeah, hell yeah, dude. Yeah. A lot of pain in that laugh, I love it. A lot of pain in that laugh. I really respect that. That's cool, dude. I do have a girlfriend. Sorry, ladies, mop those pussies up. Sorry. Can't get a 3-pump dump from the champ anymore. Whoopsie. My girlfriend's doing this shit. You ever had this happen to you where someone negates your dirty talk during sex? Like last week, I was like, I'm gonna fuck you all night. And she was like, doubt it. I was like, how did you know? I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. Women aren't funny. Whoa, alpha comedy, a little different. You don't like what I'm doing up here? You're a little beta cuck. That ain't my fault. My comedy's for strong people. Like me. Are you gonna be okay? You're just like having a moment. I love it, dude. I love it. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that the one black dude fucking loves me. I was kind of worried, like looking pretty white out there, but you're making up for it. That's really helping my look. That's good. I can connect. That's fucking cool, dude. You dirty talk in bed, man? I think that's done. I think we're gonna go that was good. That was good. You dirty talk in bed, man? Give me a little sample. Let me do it. Yeah. Oh, you like that? That's it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. There we go. A classic. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I do like that. Yeah. Okay. I think I like that a lot. Okay. What am I doing? That ripped. That was great. Usually people clam up because I'm so fucking aggro, but you fucking 2 alphas in the room. That's cool. I don't dirty talk. I just kind of like comment, you know? Like whenever I do doggy style, I'm just like, I miss you. I come quick, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not. I come quick because, ladies, I want to get back to talking about your day. These fucking guys who fuck you all nights because they don't want to hear women's thoughts. So, feminists come right away. That's also, if doggy style's great, because if I come quick and she's like, that was only 30 seconds, I'm like, that was actually 2 minutes in doggy years. Okay, that was good. I'm the king of sex, king of eating pussy. Everyone knows it. I'm the best to ever do it. Ever put tongue to pavement. I'm the champion. I know I'm the best because after a minute, my girlfriend's always like, that's enough. Okay, you can't take the fucking heat. I get it. Fucking get it. My girlfriend just visited my family like a couple months ago. It's a big moment when they meet your family, right? Because you get to have that real quiet sex in your childhood bed. The whole time I'm like, give it to daddy, but don't wake father. I'm just making eye contact with my old stuffed animals like, I told you I'd do it one day. Never believed in me, you dumb moose. Thanks for letting me practice on you, bro. Call me a taxidermist because I stuffed that moose. I love that line. I do. I really do. My girlfriend's black. Whoopsie. I know you can't do that in Minnesota, but you guys are fucking mixing. I like that. I respect that. My biggest fan. This is why we relate. This is perfect. We gotta mix the races. We gotta fuck till we're all beige, you know? That's the only way to solve racism. We gotta fuck our way out of it, you know? I did a show in Ohio and I said my girlfriend was black and this guy shouted out, "You have jungle fever." Ooh, right? No one ever comes up with a nickname for someone who only dates white people, right? No one's ever like, "Yeah, Brittany really likes white guys, you know. She's got mass shooter madness." Yeah, pretty good joke. I know, I read it. Are you two dating? How'd you meet? You work together? Hell yeah. Oh, and you still dating?
Kids.
Cool. What kind you got? What kind of kids? I didn't mean that in the way it sounded. How'd they come out? Jesus Christ. What's your name, man? Komanda.
Yeah.
That's a fucking cool name. God, I'm just Jeff. You're fucking Komanda. I'm commandoing that pussy. That's, yeah. You ever said that? You could say that. You could. I want to cut when you do it. I want to watch when you do it. But that could be, "I'm the Komanda of this vulva." I don't know. I think those are the same thing. I don't know. What am I doing? Cool. We'll go on to the next joke. That's so cool. My name's just Jeff. Just Jeff. Jeff with a G, though. Jeff with a G. People always get it wrong. I was at the store the other day. Cashier sees my credit card. She's like, "Oh, Geoffrey. Geoffrey. Are you named after King Geoffrey from Game of Thrones?" "Yeah, lady. I'm named after a television character from the year 2012. Yeah. I'm just a 10-year-old boy at Rainbow Foods just buying a case of White Claw with an American Express Delta Sky Miles card, you know. Got a 5 o'clock shadow. I had a tough day at recess. Need a hard seltzer, Susan." Yeah. And I was at Starbucks the other day. You know how they say your name at the end? They were like, "Iced Americano for Geoffrey." You think my name's fucking Geoffrey, dude? You think Geoffrey doesn't live 32 years. Geoffrey kills himself in preschool. Okay. Geoffrey's like, "I can't take it anymore." These are Flintstone vitamins. I didn't think that one would do well, but you guys are fucked up. I respect that. I love that. I'm a dog walker in Brooklyn. This is true. A couple months ago, this lady gave me a 0-star review because she said I misgendered her dog. I was like, if Daisy's a female, then whose dick was I sucking? Come on, we've all seen a sexy dog, right, buddy? Boom! I've been doing that joke for a year. No one's refused a fist bump yet. We've all seen a sexy dog. We've all seen a corgi with a bouncy ass. Grow up! I knew the guy with the camo. You fucked an animal before. I saw the camo on the back of that hat. I saw it. What's your name?
Logan.
Ah, see, we got lame names. After Komanda, that's just so lame. God. We have all the rights, but is it worth it with lame names? I want a cool name. Komanda? Can I be Komanda for a day? I couldn't do it. You couldn't be a Geoffrey, though, either. It just wouldn't work. I don't think we could switch. I don't think it would go well. Okay, we gotta move on from the name thing. It's really in my head, though. I feel like he cucked me by saying his name's Komanda. I feel like I just got bent over, like, "Oh, Geoffrey, I'm Komanda." Oh, fuck. Okay, we gotta move on. Is anyone here in college? You are, man? What are you getting a degree in? Political science. What is that like? You learn how to like more efficiently storm the Capitol, or like last time we kind of did it too slow. We We didn't have enough hammers. Can we finally admit that it looked pretty fun to storm the Capitol? I mean, what those dudes, what a bachelor party. They did that shit on a Tuesday, dude. Their guys took PTO to storm the Capitol. There's a guy who's like, boss, I'm taking a sick day. He's like, who's sick? Our country! I like to imagine them talking about it at the water cooler at work next week. The guy's like, Brian, what'd you do this week? And I went to the apple orchard with my wife. Like, oh, Melissa, what'd you do? Oh, I got some mimosas with the gals. Fred, what'd you get up to? I tried to kill Mike Pence. Went to the Holocaust Museum. Wish they told both sides. I did not think that would work. I haven't done that in any of the shows. You guys are kind of sick fucks. Okay, well, let's get into it. Whose side are you guys on in the war in Ukraine? Whose side are we on? I got jokes on both sides. I just want to know which way we're leaning. That's too much. It is kind of crazy that the Russians are threatening to use nuclear weapons. That kind of rips, right? I kind of like that. Like, I want to die. Kill me, dude. I think we should bring back the military draft in these final years. I think we should all have to fight for our country. But I think we should only draft white women who like to travel. You know? You always wanted to go to Europe, Stephanie. Here's all expenses paid, babe. The vision board worked, honey. Right? Join the right branch, you'll finally get to go skydiving. Your Tinder profile says down to earth, so get in that foxhole. You're in college?
Yeah.
What are you getting a degree in? You lost that. What are you getting a degree in?
What'd you say?
The same question.
Forensic psychology.
Forensic psychology? What?
I want to talk to murderers and shit.
Oh shit. Dan, you could just go to a bar. Any bar. You can just talk to most white men. We've all done something. Isn't that funny when women say they love true crime, but they also want men to stop killing women? It's like, do you want content or you want to be content, honey? Great rip. I just thought of that right now. That was good. That was really clever. Wow, you're ugly. No, I'm kidding. No, you're cool. The gauged ears. You couldn't gauge that wasn't a good decision? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like a 4. I'm like incredibly ugly myself. I do a lot of shows for college kids. I love college kids because they still think their lives are going to turn out the way they planned. Nothing gets me hornier than hope, dude. I fucking love that shit. I did a show 6 months ago and this girl was like, I'm getting a degree in anthropology. That means I'm going to be an anthropologist. No. You're going to graduate and find out there's no such thing as anthropology. Fucking DePaul punked you, dude. Anthropology is the name of the store you're gonna work at. I shouldn't make fun of her though, because I went to college and got a degree in religion. No one ever claps for what I did with my life. All I can say is y'all can look down on me when I'm in fucking heaven. All right. My college told me I could get my degree in 4 years, but I did it in 6. Through God, all things are possible. I was raised Catholic the right way. Anyone else? Damn, is it a lot of Lutherans here? Damn it, I hate entertaining the devil's children. I didn't plan on saying that. Was really bad. That was great. Get the fuck out, you Council of Trent denying motherfuckers. That was a deep cut. It ain't a deep cut when you're always thinking about it. I'm always thinking about how they stabbed the Pope in the back. Some people are sad about climate change. I'm just glad the Lutherans are dying. What the fuck? Sometimes Sometimes my voice just gets ahead of my brain. I don't know what that was. You raised Catholic, man?
No.
What kind were you raised? What kind of religion? Christian. You didn't even pick a team? Damn, that's not gonna cut it at the pearly gates. You can't just be like, I like football, dude. I don't root for anyone. I just love the game. I love CTE. You know? I was raised religious. I think I'm still a religious person, but I got a sense of humor about religion. Like, I'm the type of Catholic where I giggle every time I pray, thy kingdom come, you know? And like, when my king does come, I will be done. We had to go to church a couple times a week when I was a kid, and my dad, he always told me, son, the only goal in life, go to church, get to heaven. That's the only goal in life, is to get to heaven. Because we all know there's a reward in heaven, right? And the reward is that your hot cousin ain't your cousin no more. And if you don't like this joke, it's because you're from an ugly family. That's not my fault. If you're from a hot family like mine, on the count of 3, let's shout out that sexy little someone, you guys. Okay. A 1, a 2, a 3. Lizzie! Okay. That's not her name. My mom made me change it for this. Because Lizzie's married now and your little joke is ruining Thanksgiving. I think Catholicism is what kind of fucked me up in life. Does anyone do Lutherans say the now I lay me down to sleep prayer? No. You do? Okay, if you don't know, this is what I had to say since I was 3 years old. We had to say this every night. It goes, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. That's a pretty fucked up prayer for a 3-year-old to say every night. I'm just 3 years old reciting Kurt Cobain's suicide note every night. I'm just in skid-marked Winnie the Pooh pajamas, just doing My Chemical Romance karaoke every night. That prayer was in a Metallica song from the 90s, remember? I wish every night my mom would have been like, Amen and off to Never Neverland. I think I got my sense of humor from my mother. This is true. When I was 4 years old, she denies this happens, but this actually happened. When I was 4 years old, my mom kicked down my door one morning and she woke me up by screaming, "Your dog is dead!" And then she left me to cry for like 10 minutes, and then she came back and was like, "April Fool's, sweetheart." Yeah, so why do you guys not trust women? I'm just kidding. My mom's a hero. She taught special ed kids for 31 years. Give some respect to my mother. 31 years. My mother taught special ed kids for 31 years. I just turned 31 in May. Haha, I'm the little tard. Haha. Were you at a show like 6 months ago? Yeah, that was your cousin or sister, and I thought you were dating. I always thought you guys would have been a hot couple. I thought about that a lot. I did. I really did. Cool. You work in like construction, right? I fucking remember the people. I fucking remember. Even with that dumbass hat, I remember. You work construction? Still doing that? It's nice to catch up. It's nice to catch up. You moving forward? Is it the girlfriend? You got a girlfriend now. You didn't have to come with your sister like a loser. That's awesome. How'd you two meet?
Cousins?
Don't you fucking lie to me, dude. Because that's my fucking search on the internet. I can't see it in the flesh. I'll bust a little load. I'll be dribbling Catholics. Oh, God damn it. What are you doing? This is your one shot, kid. Talking about Catholic cum? God damn it. Okay, move on. I'm a liberal guy. Where are my fucking liberals at? Okay, we know where the losers are. Tricked you, I don't vote. I'm not a child. I'm kidding. I am a liberal guy. There's some liberal shit that's tough to get behind, though. Like body positivity. That's gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. You know what that is? It's this absurd idea that no matter what you look like, no matter what your shape or size, everyone's beautiful. Really? Never gotten on the train in New York and been like, wall-to-wall hotties today. They should call this the 10 train, all right? Like to run a train on all y'all later. If everyone in the world's so fucking hot, why can't I ever get hard? If this crowd's so fucking sexy, why am I soft right now? If everyone's so hot, why do I only dream about my cousin? No, that's her real name. I only told my mom I'd change it for one joke. It's so obvious everyone's not beautiful. I'll go first. I'm not beautiful. I got a beautiful face we love staring at. 10 out of 10, top 10 face all time. But I also have a 5-inch wide birthmark on the inside of my ass. It's this big. It has hair this length and this color on it. And when I was a kid, I thought it was dried on poop. And I thought I just wasn't wiping hard enough. So one day when I was 5 years old, I locked myself in the bathroom and I just furiously wiped for hours until I started bleeding out of my asshole. Then at one point, my mom had to kick down the door and she found blood gushing out of my rectum. And she was just like, you can't be an altar boy anymore. A little clap for that one, Komanda. A little clap for that one. Absolutely. Okay, that one was a lot. Let's dim it down. Let's get a little beta for a second. That one was a lot. Hell yeah, that cue worked. Hell yeah. We're going to do a little clean one. I know that upsets some of you because you're weak, so I got to... We're doing nice. I love being a little bitch up here. It goes so well. This is just a little impression. This is my goofy little impression. This is my impression of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Komanda, that's not funny. I don't want to sick God on you, but I will. Get him, God. I'm God's little snitch. This is my... There we go, thank you. Okay. That's the first thing you clapped at all night? What the hell? This is my impression of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. No laughing! This is my impression of if my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, keep it together, lady. God knows you're covering a laugh. Okay, we got. This is if Jesus was like a rich kid who went to Harvard. This is if Jesus was like a rich, spoiled Ivy League kid. You didn't pay enough for this one. This is if Jesus was like a rich kid who went to Harvard. Do you know who my father is? Oh, your dad invented Venmo? My dad invented dads. I'm glad to be doing shows in Minneapolis again. We couldn't perform here for like 18 months, you guys probably didn't know. But like during COVID, we could only perform in like small Republican towns because like they didn't believe in it, you know? Like for like 18 months, the only way I could make money was performing at a VFW in southern Indiana for like 350 people who still think Dippin' Dots are the ice cream of the future. They're like, if the Democrats gave us Dippin' Dots, we wouldn't need fentanyl. Turn it back on! Turn it back on. I do a lot of shows in small towns. Have you ever noticed that like every small town in the Midwest has like a park in the middle of it with a fucking tank in it? Every small town in the Midwest has a World War II tank and 2 artillery guns pointed at the one liberal house. You know? They're like, yeah, can universal health care cure a fucking tank, libtard? Racism in small towns is kind of funny too, right? Especially in Wisconsin, they'll say shit like, we need to keep Ashawana Winnemanaka Kwan white. It's like, you think that's a Polish word, buddy? Is anyone from a small town in Minnesota? Where are you from, man?
New Prague.
New Prague? Do you guys have a dumbass annual festival? Yeah. What is it? What is it?
Dozinki.
Dozinki? What is that? Oh, is that some Czech shit? Yes. Yeah. They're like, we're not white, we're Czech. Nah, you're Applebee's, dude. Grow up. Every small town has like a dumbass festival. They're always like, you gotta come to Waterford on October 4th for our duck hat festival, dude. We make these little paper hats, we chase the ducks around the pond. Whoever puts the most hats on the most ducks is mayor. That's one thing you learn traveling doing comedy. One thing I've learned is that every city thinks that a city like 30 or 40 miles away is like filled with fucking idiots. Like that's how we like feel good about our life decisions. Like here we're like, at least we don't live in Mankato, you know, they're fucking stupid, Mankato. Then you go to Mankato, they're like, no, we're fucking smart. Owatonna, that's the dumb city, dude. Then you go to Owatonna, like, no, we're smart. Albert Lee, that's the dumb city, dude. And I think this chain ends at a village in the middle of Kansas where everyone's like, yeah, man, we fucking suck, dude. We don't even have a duck hat festival. But we got Tank. One thing that's funny about small towns, have you ever noticed that a bad tattoo in a small town very different than a bad tattoo in a big city? Like a bad tattoo in Minneapolis is like a barista who's like, oh, this is the chemical structure of dopamine. It's a symbol for my lifelong struggle with depression. And then a bad tattoo in farm country is like, these are the last words my brother said on the jet ski. Like, is that a rock? Oh, we love mocking rural America, don't we, Minneapolis? They're so fucking stupid. But they also grow all your food, don't they, you little fucks? Don't they? You little soft-handed liberals. You'd bleed if you looked at a shovel, you little cunts, wouldn't you? You don't grow a single calorie, you little bastards, ain't that right? You'd die in a day without Republicans, wouldn't you? You can't eat a podcast, can you? There's no protein in slam poetry, dude. I don't agree with Republicans, but good luck finding a woke plumber, dude. Good luck finding a 55-year-old with his ass hanging out who's like, free Britney. You should consider making this bathroom gender neutral. Do you guys think there's gonna be a civil war? I think so. I'm betting. I'd bet in 14 to 16 months America will be an open civil war. And here's the thing. I'm a liberal guy, but the second it pops off, my pronouns are let's go, Brandon. I'm not fucking dying with you little bitches. That's one thing I hate about New York. People in New York think they're so tough. You hear that phrase like, you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. It's like, nah, you die in a day on my uncle's farm, dude. Like, he doesn't have clean drinking water, sriracha, or feminism, right? Well, he has sriracha. He calls it Chinaman ketchup, but like he's not woke, but he's awake at 5 a.m. every day, collecting those little organic brown eggs you love, and he whispers to every single one, "I wish you were white." Just wrote that line yesterday. Let's go. It hit. I love to hear that. Is it all single up front? Do you guys go to college together or something? Is this a whole group? Yeah. How do you know each other? It's something stupid. What is it?
I'm from Canada. These guys are from the U.S.
So they kidnapped you? What do you? What do you mean by that? What? How do you guys know each other?
We're neighbors.
You're all neighbors? Oh, you're just like friends with your neighbors? Oh, God. Grown adults friends with their neighbors? Can you imagine anything sadder? No, that's fucking cool as hell, dude. That's so cool. All of you are neighbors? None of you live together, though? You're just all separate neighbors? This guy, too? You look like you're from a whole... I don't think you're in an apartment complex. You two do not fit in the group. All all neighbors. Who's the richest neighbor? You are? He pointed at you. What do you do? What do you do?
We sell clothing. I don't know.
You sell clothing?
Yeah.
And that's what you wore? A shirt with a duck on it? Is that your brand? Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. You make the most money because you sell clothes? These must be losers. Do you guys think people get offended too easily these days? Yeah, okay, keep that in mind during this next one. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, God. I don't understand why conservatives don't like abortion. You think conservatives would love abortion. It's just dead liberals. We're not aborting electricians and farmers, dude. It's just piles of anthropologists, right? I never understood that. I don't get that. Oh, I know. This is a little tense. I know. Abortion joke's a little dicey from a man right now, but I'm taking these babies to term. Oh, it's an abortion joke. Grow up. They can't. This next 3 minutes could be tight. It is really sad. They made abortion illegal in 21 states: Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Indiana, West Virginia, Montana, Idaho. They always make abortion illegal in the states where it should be mandatory. You know? Everyone in Louisiana sounds like they survived an abortion. You know? They're like, Mama tried to kill Cletus, but she couldn't. You know? I was in there dodging that coat hanger. You know? That's why the football team called me Cletus the fetus. I'm slippery. You know? I think we gotta use that against them. We gotta use that. We gotta convince them to have more abortions. We gotta put up a billboard in the middle of like Iowa that's like, did you know after 31 days in the womb, your fetus already thinks socialism's a good idea? Better dead than red, right? Prevent stretch marks and Karl Marx. That did deserve clapper. I agree. You are so excited, dude. I absolutely love it, man. Damn. Here's a little thing about me. This is something no one ever believes this, but until I was 25, I never masturbated. No one ever believes me, but I'll prove it to you. I'm not. Why would I lie? Everyone's always like, you lied. Why would I lie? You know what I did with my extra 12,000 hours in my life? I memorized the capital of every country in the world. You ready to get turned on, ladies? You're gonna be gushing like the Ganges. I know the rivers too. This is true. Shout out a country. I'll tell you the capital of any country. Vietnam, Hanoi, easy. Luxembourg, it's Luxembourg, you fucking idiot. What did you say? Azerbaijan, Baku, it's on the Caspian Sea. It's one of the biggest oil ports in the world. Is anyone wet yet? You wet yet? I fucking started her up for you, dude. I got her going for you, Dan. Give me another couple more countries. Canada. Come on, dude. You just don't know. Ottawa. I'll tell you the capital of... Tell me a Canadian province. I know the capital of every province. Manitoba, Winnipeg. Nunavut, Iqaluit. Yukon, Whitehorse. Yellowknife. Yeah, your dick's getting a little too hard, isn't it? Yeah. I also want you to know this isn't autism, this is loneliness. Give me one more. Cambodia, Phnom Penh, Qatar, it's actually Qatar. You fucking Islamophobic bitch. You think I gave up masturbating just to know the capital of Cambodia? I fucking know everything, dude. I know how to pronounce them all. One more. Kazakhstan, Astana. It used to be Almaty until recently. They wanted to centralize their bureaucracy. There, I did it. This is what you too could do this if you ignore all your sexual urges. When I was in high school, I got a boner and just scrunched them back like a creaky Civil War accordion. Every 6 months, I had to get de-juiced like that blueberry girl in Willy Wonka. I know everything about the World Cup. I know everything about every U.S. president, too. Shout out a U.S. president. I'll tell you a fact about a U.S. president. Rutherford B. Hayes, straight white male. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Do another one.
Tubman.
What?
Tubman.
Tubman? You think she was a president? Man, that is an indictment of the Minnesota public education system right there. That's actually incredibly progressive that you think Harriet Tubman could have been president in 1870. How far our country's gone backwards that we couldn't even elect a white woman the other year, but Harriet Tubman was president in 1872. That was an incredible thing, and I won't forget that for a long time. They didn't even put her on the $20 bill yet, but she was already president. President Tubman, why not? I wish that was true. That's a fun alternate history to live in. You just live in a world that you want to live in. The Holocaust never happened. Tubman was president. That's just the world I live in, man. I like that. Oh, man, I did a good job with that. That was really good. That could have gone awry, but I did a really good job. Okay. Give me one more president. Buchanan, he was the president before the Civil War. He kind of started the Civil War. He kind of like, what? Gay?
Yeah.
Are you just calling an old president gay? Yeah, Buchanan was gay, dude. Was he really? Really?
Yeah, he had like a roommate he lived with.
No, say that to these people. They're all roommates at an apartment building. Oh, likely. God, that worked perfectly. God, I fucking wove that together like a champ. I was like, where are we going to go with this? And then, thank God I'm a genius. We got to get out of here soon. We did that one. Ooh. Do you do choke sex, Komanda? You do not? Do you doing it? Absolutely, dude. Is that true? Yeah, it's cool. Choke sex is cool. If you're not doing it, it ain't sex, in my opinion. You're still a virgin, in my opinion. If you don't know what choke sex is, that's where during sex you choke you talk about it beforehand. It's not a close your eyes, I've got a surprise. My girlfriend, we didn't talk about it beforehand. She just brought it up in the middle of normal sex. She was just like, choke me, choke me. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I already have a speeding ticket. Is this gonna hurt my credit? I'm too much of a weak little bitch to choke her. I tried to choke her and she's like, I've been choked better by seasonal allergies. I've been choked better by my real daddy. Oh, it's a joke. She never met her dad. There we go, a clap. There we go. I love that. Okay, we gotta do one more than the big closer. Okay. Fingering. Fingering's the best type of sex. Don't you agree? This is my most controversial opinion by far. I think fingering's the best type of sex because it levels the playing field of sex, right? Like whenever a guy brags about having a 10-inch cock, I'm just like, whatever, dude. I got 10 4-inch cocks. Actually 11, but tell you what, I never get whiskey pinky. I'll tell you that much. This baby's ready to go, dude. Fingering's like a choose your own adventure for women, right? Every guy, we've got to build a cock right here, you know? We can be like, what shape are you, babe? I'll fill you like water to a bowl. You know? I can lay them side by side double wide. I can stack them like Lincoln logs, you know? If she's real tough to please, I'm like, Avengers, assemble! Women always complain that men can't find the clit. I think that's the funniest thing of all time. It's like, I'm no sex god, but it's in a 2-inch by 2-inch area, all right? Do a little improvisation, do a little search and destroy. Like, you'll figure it out. Just feel around till she shivers like she saw how much debt you're in. You know? It's not like it's in a different place in every woman. You can't be like, well, in my ex-girlfriend, it was inside her sister. You got a decent-sized piece, man? I bet you do. It's pretty decent. Mine's in the 35th percentile. It's technically a wee-wee. Right below peenie weenie, right above vagina. One day I hope to upgrade to tallywhacker or schlong or infected clit. A lot of good things about having a small penis people don't want you to talk about. The liberal media doesn't want you to know about it. There's a lot of good things about it. Number one, I know that every woman I've dated liked me for my personality. You know? It's not the motion of the ocean that counts, it's that the ocean cares. You know? Number two, I know that if I dated a woman and I ever sent her my dick pic and then we break up and I want to get back at her, I can get her arrested for possessing child porn. Who's immature now, Sarah? I love you, dude, in the back. You don't laugh, you just shake your head. You just shook your head at the child porn joke. Like, very true, very true. He makes a good point. That's actually good. I have too much money to laugh. It happened to you? Whoa! Hell yeah. I love that. Is that your wife next to you? That's incredible. You must have a hell of a personality. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Okay. Well, do you guys think that the type of sex your parents have when they conceive you affects the type of person you grow up to be? I bet you never thought about that till now, but I bet you will later tonight. I think it's true. I think boring sex makes boring kids. Like if you have missionary, you make a kid who works in construction, you know? Fucking punked you, dude. Fucking alpha energy. I bench 120. What's up? I think it's true. I think if your parents conceive having sex from behind, they make an autistic kid who hates eye contact. If they have silent sex, they make a school shooter. I think my mom had a thumb up my dad's ass because I got a little spark. Okay, this is the big closer. I said earlier I went to college for religion, and this is a fun thing I did in college. In every paper I wrote for religion, I used the word ejaculate. In every paper I wrote, ha ha ha, that's why it took 6 years. And I did this because we learned in history class that in like the 16th and 17th century in English, the verb to ejaculate was a synonym for to speak. Like they'd write things like, and then Colonel Winchester ejaculated to his wife, sorry darling, I just ejaculated. And it was incredibly confusing. I brought it back in my senior thesis paper. This is true. This is the first sentence of the senior thesis paper I wrote to graduate from college. This is how it went. In Matthew chapter 25, verse 14, Jesus is all alone in a cave with a dead child. And in order to bring that child back to life, Jesus ejaculated unto his father. And my professor circled it and wrote, word choice, question mark? And that joke cost $98,000. You guys have been great. Have a good night. Bye.
Let him hear it.
You always have something to say.
Love the show.
Now you're speechless.
It was fun. It was a great show. What did you say? What did you say?
You had a good time. I heard you whooping.
Woo!
I heard you